Good morning. Imitation of Christ, chapter 10. Of gratitude for God's grace. Why do you look for rest when you were born for work? Prepare yourself for enduring hardships rather than for comfort, for bearing the cross rather than joy. Why, who in this world would not gladly receive spiritual joy and comfort if he could always get it? Spiritual comfort surpasses any delight that you can find in this world, for all worldly delights lack true substance and depth. Only spiritual delights are joyous and honorable, born of virtue and poured into pure souls by God. But no one can enjoy God's comforts whenever he wishes, for temptation is never far off. A false sense of freedom and excessive self-confidence are great obstacles to such heavenly visits. God does well in granting the grace of spiritual comfort, but we fall short in not referring everything back to God by thanking Him. As a result, the gifts of grace cannot flow freely in us because we are often ungrateful to the giver, and we do not refer it all back to the source from which it came. Grace will always be given to the truly grateful, and what is usually given to the humble will be taken away from the proud. I wish for no divine comfort that blunts the stab of my conscience in my heart, nor do I aspire to a lofty contemplation that may lead to spiritual pride. Not everything high is holy, nor everything sweet good, nor every desire pure, nor every affection pleasing to God. I willingly accept that grace, which makes me more humble and reverent, more ready to abandon myself into God's hands. One who has been taught by the gift of grace has learned by the pain of its being taken away. You will not dare to attribute any good to himself, but will rather admit his poverty and vulnerability. Give to God what is God's, and ascribe to yourself that which is yours. That is, thank God for His grace and claim for yourself alone the guilt of your sins and the punishment they deserve. Always take the lowest place for yourself, and the highest will be given to you. For the highest does not exist without the lowest. The saints who are the greatest in God's eyes are the least in their own, and the greater their glory, the deeper their humility. Full of truth and heavenly glory, they have no wish for empty praise. Firmly rooted and confident in God, they can in no way be puffed up with themselves. Those who attribute to God all the good that they have received do not seek praise from others, but seek that glory that comes from God alone. Above all, they wish that God may be praised in Himself and in all His saints, and this is their constant aim. So be grateful for every little gift, and you will be worthy to receive greater ones. Consider the least gift as great, and the most common as something special. If you consider the dignity of the giver, no gift will seem small or unimportant. Nothing given by the Most High God is insignificant. And if He should send you pain and sorrow, you ought to be thankful too, for whatever He permits, He does for our own good. The person who wishes to keep God's grace should be thankful when it is given, and he should be patient when it is taken away. Pray for its return, then be cautious and humble lest it be lost. Back there in the middle, give to God what is God's and ascribe to yourself that which is yours. That is, thank God for His grace and claim for yourself alone the guilt of your sins and the punishment they deserve. If you stop right there, That is, thank God for his grace and claim for yourself alone the need of Jesus to be your all in all. Had he just finished that sentence that way, he gets so feudalistic sometimes. Tommy is very over the top with his doom and gloom stuff that he goes into. It's true, we deserve punishment, but his focus on it in this book and some of the other focuses he does, like to be a religious man, he's a monk in a very old time that I don't understand. Some of the writing just doesn't apply, but some of it is so very good. I love you. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May he make his face to shine upon you. May he be gracious to you, and I pray that you would know his peace. May the Lord bless you and protect you and guide you. May he be gracious to you. And I pray that you would know his peace.